Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I figured I'd show you how I do my acrylic nails at home. So if you're interested in seeing, keep watching. So first you're going to need nail tips. If you don't have any from like Amazon, you can definitely get some at Walmart or your local drugstore. You're also going to need 2 containers, one for your liquid, one for your powder. You're going to need a nail brush, nail files. You're going to need some type of primer. This is definitely necessary, and a monomer. Obviously, you're going to need some type of acrylic powder. You can use whatever color you prefer, a kabuki brush, nail clippers, and a electric nail drill. If you don't have an electric nail drill, I'll show you guys how I also get the same results with a nail file and nail glue. So first things first that I like to do is make sure my fingernails are completely clean of any dust or oil or anything. So I always take some sort of alcohol and clean each of my fingernails. Then I like to size all the tips for each fingernail, just so that you don't have to go picking out the container with the nails on. So I always take out each side for each nail so that it's a little easier to put on. Then you're gonna wanna take either your nail file or your electric nail drill and sand down the top of your fingernails just to make it a little rough so that the glue sticks to it a little bit better. You're gonna do this with each of your fingernails and make sure that the corners of the tips are secure. That's really important if you want them to last long. So after you're done with that, you're going to cut them to your desired length. Today I'm just doing a short, simple look because, I don't know, I kind of grew out of my long nail phase a while ago. So I like to take scissors and just cut them however short or long you want them. That seems to be a little bit easier to me than using nail clippers. Then you're going to take your nail file and shape the tip how you want it. To me, it's just easier if I do this ahead of time. Most people don't shape the nail until after they've added the acrylic powder, but I like to do it beforehand so that I'm not wasting so much acrylic. So once that's done, you're going to want to file down the part that's actually glued to your nails as low as possible. So basically you want from your nail bed into the tip to be as smooth as possible. If you do have an electric nail drill, you'll use this bit with the little sandpaper attachment that you can put on it. But if not, you can get the same exact results using a nail file. It might take a little bit longer, but it's definitely possible because I just started using this drill. So once you're done with that, you're gonna dust off any extra, residue powder. Then you're going to take some of your monomer and put it in a container. Also, don't forget to have a paper towel, something to wipe your brush on and any excess acrylic. And then you're going to put your acrylic powder in a container. So today I'm going for a milky white look, so I'm mixing white acrylic powder and clear acrylic powder together. Then I'm going to take my primer and put it on the nail bed of each and every one of my nails. This step is actually really important if you want your nails to last long. If you don't put this primer on, the acrylic around your nail beds is going to start lifting in like 2 days. So that's important. Okay, anyways. So what you're gonna do next is make sure your brush is really clean. If you've used it before, make sure all the acrylic's off. What you wanna do is drag it across one side and then dip it into the acrylic powder. Now, I am not by any means a professional. I know all the nail techs are probably watching this like, girl, that is not the way to do it. But this is just for my girls who, need something quick at home, and it's quarantine right now. Everybody can't go get their nails done or they don't want to. So this is just for my people who are trying to, learn a little quick technique to get their nails done. I am not claiming that this is correct. I am not even telling you guys this is what you should do. I'm just letting you know this is how I get the results that I like. So I like to make sure my nail is tipping downward when I add my acrylic because I like for it to kind of strip towards the way that I'm going to brush it. I also start off with really small amounts of acrylic. I prefer to build on to the acrylic opposed to having too much and then having super bulky and just crazy looking nails. So it would be my advice that you just start using a little bit of acrylic and build on from there, and then it's just a lot easier to shape and make look natural after the fact. Also, if you get any acrylic that kind of spills to the side of your nail beds and things like that, I personally like to go ahead and clean it up while it's wet because it's a little harder to define the shape around your nail beds when you kind of have like such bulky, trippy acrylic. So I would suggest just taking one nail tip that you're not using and kind of scrape up any excess acrylic around the edges that you don't want. Alrighty, so now that that is done, that's crazy, don't they look so cute? I like to take my nail file and just shape them up a little bit more and kind of clean up any acrylic that might have spilled over the edges. If you do have an electric drill, now would be the time to kind of shape up any, deformities around your nail bed and the tip. I like to use this little sandpaper bit to get everything nice and even, very naturally curved around my natural fingernail. You can also do this with a regular nail file. You do not need the electric drill bit. Here I'm showing you kind of how I shape around my nail bed with a nail file. Now don't get me wrong, this does kind of hurt because you can't really avoid scraping your nail bed, but it is effective, okay? You will be able to achieve a pretty natural, thin nail look with a nail file. So if you don't have an electric nail drill, do not worry. I'm here to help you. So you see that? You see how flat I was able to get that? That's okay. That's it. So now you're gonna dust off any excess dust that you have around your nail beds. And I like to take one of these little buffer things you can get from anywhere, honestly, and just buff that out real quick. And then I take some type of nail oil and add it to my cuticles. And I just like to go wash my hands really good one time just to remove any excess acrylic on my skin. Once I'm done with that, I do prefer to put gel on my nails so that it lasts longer, but honestly, you can use a regular clear top coat and pretty much get the same effect. It may not just last as long as the gel. So I like to apply one coat of the gel top coat. I believe this brand is the Gelaze. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, I got it from Sally's. So I'm sure you could get it from your local beauty supply store or, any professional hair product store. You could get a professional top coat. And I also ordered this curing machine from Amazon. It was like 15 bucks. I don't even think it was $15. It was like $12. I'll try to link it in my bio below. And I just like to put my hands underneath the light for about 30 seconds. I usually don't do too much more than that because it has a weird reaction with my cuticles and all like that. But the 30 seconds seems to get the job done just fine. Now, once I'm done curing both of my hands, I do take alcohol on a cotton swab and wipe the nails down. This is very important if you are using a gel top coat. If you do not wipe it down with alcohol, it will be sticky. It will stick on anything cotton that you touch and your manicure will be ruined. So you're welcome, because nobody ever told me this. Always, always, always wipe your nails down with alcohol and you'll be fine. And then look at that. We have a perfectly perfect manicure done at the house for less than $20 because that's what we like, okay? Also add a little bit more oil after the fact and just, you know, moisturize it, rub it into your hands real good and leave it on there just so that your cuticles remain moisturized. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, a DIY manicure, alrighty? If you guys have any questions about the products that I use, please do not hesitate to comment down below because I will definitely let you know what it is. And once again, thank you so much for watching my video.